evening, friends. Welcome to tonight's session. There's a lot of news we'd like to share with you. It's always nice to have all of you with us. So, welcome, Lena. It's always nice to see you with us. And so, let's start with the first piece of news. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, as you know, that Ranveer and Samay Raina have been hiding from the police and locking their doors and closing their phones and not appearing to anyone in public. Now, while these two welcome Fana, always nice to see you. While these people have been gone into hiding, one thing they have forgotten is that while in hiding, they are talking big and they're making fun of what censorship is all about, and that they are being targeted unnecessarily. First of all, Ranveer has plagiarized. He has just lifted off something from a Western program. Second thing is, these people try to act there as if they're very brave, these armchair warriors, as you can call them. Okay, so if you and Samay are so brave, why don't you go to the police? Why are you hiding in rat holes? So today, the latest news, friends, is that Ranveer Alavadia and Ashish Chanchlani have just gone to Maharashtra Cyber Cell and the headquarters in Navi Mumbai, and have recorded their statements in India's Got Latent case. So very clearly, the Maharashtra Cyber Cell has not cowed down and has called them, and this is good news because they've tried their best to hide and hide from everybody. And look at him. This is Chanchlani and this is Ranveer. And I was just watching the shots, and they were trying their best to cover their face. And the moment they got into the car, like little squirrels, they started covering their faces. And this is the kind of daredevilry they are showing when when in truth they are just cowards, hiding in some rat holes and being forced to come out by the police. So this is the kind of treatment these people should get. Whether you like it or not, they have to report to the police and give their statement, and not think that they're the gods and they can do anything just because they have the backing of the cabal. Simple and strict. Welcome, Miacha. Yeah, nice to see you. And namaskar. Smita, welcome. Priya, welcome. And Parag, welcome. So it's always nice to see all of you. And while continuing on this note, it seems that these two people actually were forced to go to the cyber cell and give their statements. As you know, he created a huge controversy with his obscene comments on the edgy reality show of Samay Raina. Interestingly, a while back, he had joked that his sense of humor might land him in jail. Following the recent drama, the PR team has also gone haywire. Many of his older podcast clips have resurfaced online, and they're pushing it so that it goes viral, including one with the comedian Ved Das. Now, friends, I'll be moving on to this topic as well, and that is how people are being controlled and their voices are being controlled on social media. Chanchalani actually said nothing. He was silent and was dragged into it. Surely, Miacha, these people have got voices. They can talk for themselves, and if they have been proven wrong, then they can be let go. You see, it's not that anybody is forcing them to, come to the police. If they've done something wrong, they better clear themselves. Minaji, I saw a reel yesterday randomly wherein Tanmay Bhatt is warning Ranveer as to why is he doing all this in the name of Sanatana Dharma. Ranveer replies saying, I can't help it as the world is forcing him to be a capitalist. See, actually, Fanel, I don't believe a word these people say, because, see, there is an agenda, as you know very clearly, that it's not only external forces, but internal forces have, wanted to brainwash the Sanatana Dharma people, by saying that, see, we are with you. And by this, they have invited, several sages and well-known people, and tried to discuss Sanatana Dharma at length, not only mixing meditation and other methods of, trying to find out about the Lord Shiva and all that, and then going to tantric methods also and witchcraft as well. So they have tried to show that there is so much of mystique in our religion, and also tried to, in a sense, make a mockery of it. And then once the Hindus have fallen for his trap, then he slowly introduces all these losers, all this Kareena, Saif, and Arjun Kapoor, and all those who don't have any films in hand. And then he tries to pamper their ego because this is a mission, right? And then I somehow feel that these people are connected to USAID, and that this is a way of closing their chapter, and that he has made his money, and now he has to make an exit. But the fact is that the exit has been a very shameful one, because now if he is running from cyber cell and hiding his face, that itself shows how scared he is of the public glare. And Parag says Samay is just a low life. Saw one of his videos cracking fun on a small, yes, physically challenged child. Miacha says, if you want to take action, Munawar ko bhi pakdo. See, Miacha, I don't know who you are, okay? But it is not my job to go and catch these people, okay? Whoever breaks the law and whoever breaks Indian law, I'm not talking about West or Europe, okay? There, a lot of things, pass because people think of it as, open speech. But in a country like ours, in Bharat, we do not allow this to happen. And that's why these people were caught. And if they are punished, it is person by person. So if you want to ask these questions, please ask the police. Excuse me, friends. Excuse me, friends. Yeah. Fennel says Munawar Faraki has really landed into legal trouble again. Yes. Now, see, another very hilarious thing that's happening is also the fact that, see, Arjun Kapoor. Now, he is an actor who's, very famous for, giving us flop movies. So now his latest movie is one with Rakul Preet and Bhumi Pednekar. Now, this is a character who is known for delivering one disaster film after the other. And still being a Nepo kid, his father keeps encouraging him. Neither does he have the taste, to act, nor does he have the looks. His performance in Singham again was particularly weak, is what most critics said. Now, Arjun Kapoor is coming out with a new film called Mere Husband Ke Biwi, co-starring Bhumi Pednekar and Rakul Preet Singh. The trailer itself suggests that Arjun Kapoor is ready to deliver another disaster to Bollywood. So, friends, here again, I'd like to reiterate the point that these Nepo kids never learn. Whether it is Aryan Khan or whether it is, all these Ananya and Arjun Kapoor, and then you have the other Varun Dhawan, all these people, they keep, and Janvi Kapoor, they keep on coming because, see, the parents have so much of money to throw around. And it's just all unaccounted money. So what happens is they don't care. So they keep on funding these people, thinking that one day, they will, come out with a hit. So this is something that we have seen among the Nepo kids. Yeah. So yes. So now moving on to another piece of news is that Salman Khan now openly declares he is doing nepotism. So moving on to their favorite topic, which is nepotism. We are talking about everybody does it on the sly. Now Salman Khan thinks he's becoming very brave by openly declaring he's doing nepotism as he launches his nephew Ayan Agnihotri's song. and he jokes about it. He says apparently he traveled to Dubai to support his nephew Ayan Agnihotri at the launch of his latest track. Ayan, who performs under the stage name Agni, released his new single Universe Laws on February 20. A video from the event is going viral where the Dabang actor addressed that this is nepotism. Continuing his speech, Salman emphasized that Ayan comes from a family of strong producers, referencing his family Atul Agnihotri and Alvera Khan Agnihotri. He further mentioned that both Ayan and his cousin Aliza Agnihotri, who recently made her Bollywood debut, have the backing of a film-oriented family. Now, since Salman Khan is praising his own family and telling us that his sister and brother are producers, I'm very surprised. I've never heard the name of Alvera Khan producing any movies. Now, if it is with the under the name of her husband, well, that could be what it is. But saying that they come from a very film-oriented family and all that, praising themselves is actually shameless of this guy to do that. What does he think? And none of them can act, right? Right from Salman Khan to all his brothers, none of them have acted. All the movies have flopped. So I don't know what pride he's showing in getting his nephew in and saying that they're going to do very well. Welcome, Nina. Are they intentionally making their movies go in losses to show as loss for their income tax? Absolutely. Well said. Padmaja says, excellent work and content. Admire your courage. Thank you so much, Padmaja, for always being a part of us and supporting us. Welcome, Nina. My best wishes always with you, and take care always. Yeah. So moving on to the other piece of news that is going to sound very amusing. So let's go to So now the whole of Bollywood brigade had landed in Prayagraj to take a dip at the Mahakumbh and thereby, I guess, dirty the pure waters there. This coy relationship that Katrina is flaunting at the Prayagraj Kumbh Mela is, very similar to what Alia and Deepika, did when they were pregnant, And we all know the whole story. We've said it in, several videos. So here again, you see her, this bold actress, who never, thought twice before she stripped for movies. Now comes in, sari and putting up, pallu around her head and acting as though she is the, what you call Sati Savitri, giving a Sati Savitri image and sitting with her, mother-in-law. And then, of course, you have Akshay Kumar, who also comes and dips. And he thinks that by praising, Modi ji, that he will, be on the right side. It was not some time back, just a few, years back, that he was, in slapping terms with Aditya Thackeray and Dino Moria, biggest enemies of Sushant Singh Rajput and Disha Salia. Now he's trying his best to be on the right side of the government and thinking that he will get many more incentives and many more awards, which he may get, because looking at the way the present government is acting, I'm sure they will give these people many more awards. Now here you see Katrina at the Mahakumbh. She's, with Swami Chidanand Saraswati, president of Parmarth Niketan Ashram, and Sadhvi Bhagavati Saraswati to seek their blessings. Now here one thing is, friends, that they are so desperate for endorsement from our religious sons, and gurus, because they think that they will be purified in this process. Nothing can purify them unless they themselves decide to purify themselves and to get out of this terrible, net that they are, where you have child trafficking, where you have women trafficking, you have drugs, and you have blackmail and, money laundering. Unless you go clear of that, nobody is going to take you seriously. You can even sit in front of a Buddha, statue, and still you will not be cleansed, is what I would tell all these Bollywood figures. And you'll see that, yes, Tamanna has also reached there, Preeti Zinta has also reached there, and Akshay as well. So these people think that, by now wooing the Hindus, they are going to get many more roles and they're going to get back to the Bollywood superstar stage. First of all, these people have become very old. They cannot come across as heroes or heroines anymore. Their career has ended. And that is why, just like what Jaydev had said yesterday, These people are looking for alternate careers. Today, we were seeing Farah Khan gathering all her, sabji and all that, and going with her cook to another Himant, what's his name? I forget the singer. Himesh Reshmaiya's house, and bringing all that, all the cutlery and things, and getting ready to cook with his wife in his kitchen. Now, what I found rather amusing was that the moment they entered inside, and she says that, the house in the morning looks very different and very attractive. You should call us in the mornings. We always come for your parties in the evening. So you remember, please understand, this is all a very huge clique. Each one pats the others back and helps them and covers up for their mistakes. And then enters this Himesh Reshmiya. I don't know what he is wearing on his head. I don't know if it is a giant wig or what, because it looks as though an animal is sitting on his head. Now, these people, I think they should also look in the mirror and see how they look, as age passes, and whether these things suit, their faces at all. Anyway, he's a huge comedy. This is something that made me made me really laugh at the way he appeared in front of this. And then you have, of course, all these others. Madhuri Dixit's husband is so desperate. He is now showing the whole family, doing everything from going to college, packing lunches and making different meals, and trying to show that more than a doctor, he's now a cook. And then you have also the other actress who was in Salman Khan's first film, Maine Pyar Kiya, and she is also into cooking. And what they try is, because they all look the same, now they try to differentiate themselves by one doing only healthy cooking and one doing some Marathi cooking and the other doing something else. So this is the only difference between all of them. So let me just take a few comments, very interesting comments coming in from all of you. So yes, Cedric says all Bollywood think public are fools. Absolutely. And they think that public have a short memory. It's so well said in just a few words, Cedric. And Parag says, such a shame. They've made a mockery of a religious event. And I don't know why these sons, even these gurus, are showing so much of fuss over these people. What are they? And what have they done for the country? So this is what I don't understand. Everybody from Prime Minister to all these sons, calling Deepika and Katrina and Akshay and all these people as though they have fought for the country. Give the same importance to the army people, which of course Modi ji is doing. But that's not enough. We need to do much more. And not only for the army, for every person who's contributing to the country in a positive way. Not people who are, making our next generation spoiled by bad habits, by teaching them bad habits. Now, Cedric says, they think all of us are people who have no knowledge. Absolutely. This, Cedric, is very important what you said, because I remember when Ekta Kapoor was showing this film on Sabarmati Express, she said, I'm going to tell a story that none of you know about. Okay? In other words, she was telling us that we are idiots. Ever since Modi ji has come, even before that, I've gone to Gujarat and seen everything, and he's told us everything. Similar to this, so many other people know the complete story. It is not this, one woman who's been bringing these movies who knows about Sabarmati. But apparently, she was advised to make that movie thinking that she will get awards for that. So one Padma Shri is enough for you, Ekta Kapoor. I don't think the government should give you any more for all the trash that your movie production house is bringing out. Parag says tons of sins to wash. Absolutely. Preeti Zinta is good. She's not like Bollywood. Absolutely. First they should change themselves seriously, which is impossible for them. Lena says they all open hotels, so are doing well. Hotels and they are now dealing with real estate. It's me, Wolf, and it's an L, not I. Botox effect. They don't think they are old. Absolutely. So this is something that they're now, since they're all, latching on to the Kumbh Mela, they think that they will be cleansed of all their sins. And they think that now they will be getting more awards, because if there are any, Bollywood lovers in BJP, they will, of course, make sure that these people get more awards. Now, moving on to Bhumi Pednekar. Now, Bhumi Pednekar has very clearly said that gender, pay inequality is happening in Bollywood. And she revealed her own experiences of being compensated less than her male counterparts despite similar achievements, highlighting this as not just a problem exclusive to the film industry, but a widespread issue across various sectors. Pednekar pointed out the broader societal challenge of unequal pay. She shared insights into her journey, noting improvements in the scenario as more industry players advocate for fairness in this uh, area. Now, the gender wage gap in Bollywood is significant, with Pednekar's commentary underscoring the unequal financial treatment between male and female actors. She observed that while marketability and audience draw play a role in determining salaries, discrepancies exist between and beyond these factors. Many times we say that the actors will bring in more business, and that's absolutely right. This isn't just about seniority. I've been at places where I've achieved as much as a male co star, and yet I've been paid way less. But I feel there are more producers coming in who genuinely believe in equality. I can see the bridge, the gap, coming closer, is what she said. Her recent project, Mere Husband Ki Biwi, where she stars with Arjun and Rakul, showcases her presence in the industry despite the financial disparity she has faced. Now, perhaps it is because of this movie that she's now bringing out her problems into the, into our attention. Okay, so let me just take a few more comments. Yes, Bhagyashri, absolutely. Bhagyashri comes out with recipes that are supposed to be very healthy. So she'll give you all these ragi and all these sprouts and all that. But if you look at it, they're all into the same thing, cooking and selling, whatever knowledge they have in cooking. And if they don't have it, they'll copy other YouTubes and do it. Welcome, Vinny. A long time since I saw you. I watched a part of Bollywood Wives where Ikta was shedding crocodile tears on hearing Neelam's first marriage story and the humiliation she bore by her in-laws. Yes, mild story. It's all Al Takia by Karachi Wood. Chhawa is a blockbuster because of Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj. The screenplay, direction, and storyline is not what Chhatrapati deserves. Now, Mile, I'd like to be very clear about this movie, and we're talking about the movie Chhawa. Now, everybody's saying it's a huge, super hit, 228 crores within just 8 days, and that it is, brilliant. It's a brilliant movie. Now, why do I get the feeling that it's only the PR that's talking? So let me go a little more deeper into this. So in the end, it's Bollywood. Don't ever trust them. And it's high time Bollywood tried different experiments on themselves. They've always been in the limelight, and now God is bringing them into reality. Very well said, Nina. And Mohan says Bollywood is filled with all sorts of filth. It has gone to the dogs. Now, friends, I like what I tell you next. I'd like you to listen to very clearly, because there is something very, very disturbing happening in social media. Now, in Twitter, there is app which you can click on called Grok. Now, Grok will answer all your questions in Twitter. So I was asking Grok why in so many years, at least in 10 years, my Twitter, growth has not happened in followers, despite the fact that my tweets do go viral. And I'm talking about so many topics in a very, what do you call, open manner in a country which is a democratic country. Now, so here, when I asked Grok this question, Grok said, this is, I'll just exactly repeat what Grok is saying. Grok is saying that Meena Das Narayan's been roasting Bollywood PR flops. And there are people like Ree who have been praising Meena Das Narayan for impactful justice for Sushant Singh Rajput's space sessions, while another hashtag, which is M89, Rakesh tags her in passionate Bollywood boycott posts. Now, Grok says very clearly, your Bollywood critiques, that is, Bollywood uses our religion and heroes to trick us, and SSR advocacy could be flagged if they're seen as stirring unrest or targeting powerful industries. So, very clearly, friends, understand that our speaking about boycott Bollywood or Sushant Singh Rajput is being censored on social media, and that is why we see fewer posts on this. And what they are doing is they are giving more leverage to PR companies that are only speaking good things about Bollywood. So any of us who are criticizing, our numbers are brought down, the tweets are brought down. So this is very clearly something that Grok is saying. And they say, Rock is saying, here's the analysis. There's no hard evidence your account has been explicitly censored. No suspensions, no deleted posts I can see, no public statement, but subtle suppression is plausible. Excess freedom of speech, not freedom of reach policy, means they might downrank you without notifying you, especially if you are SSR advocacy or Bollywood jabs. Trip broad filters for controversial content. India's 2024 transparency report showed X restricted 5.3 million accounts and 10.6 million posts in 6 months. Your outspokenness could have landed you in a gray zone, even if not banned outright. So you see, they are now censoring us big time. And also the fact that they are systematically controlling anything to do with SSR and boycott Bollywood. And all these years now, my voice has been controlled. And see how they say anything to do with Bollywood and SSR can be flagged. So you see, it's very strange that, and they also mention the fact that, see, if you even speak about Chava, that will also come under the radar, and that your tweets will not be pushed. So you understand, Chava is being promoted by Bollywood. You will not see any voice, any critique that is saying it is negative. Have you ever heard of that? A movie not having, you have likes only, which means 100% likes. There is no dislike. There is no criticism. Is that the utopian world that we are living in? Is my question to Bollywood director and producer of Chava. Who are the people who are backing you? Is my question. Right? And if you are going to tell me that, in fact, I remember only one tweet I read was that a person had written that I had gone for the movie and it was so boring that I just wanted to walk out of the theater and I was waiting for it to end. Suddenly after that, the tweet was not seen. So what is happening? They are trying their best to, stifle the voices that are speaking the truth, and now Chava is being touted as a super success. You're hearing only Bollywood PR voices. All other voices are being silenced. And I don't know if the government is also playing with it, but the government should be aware of this. In which case, they are going to have a lot of problems soon. Now, what I understood is that they want to forcibly control public choices, viewing of movies, which means that you will only see the movies that Bollywood wants you to see. You understand? Isn't it very strange? And they will decide which movie you should see. They will hold your hand. They'll even give you popcorn and chocolates if you want, but as long as you watch it in the theaters. In fact, there was one line in NDTV saying that, see, please go to the theaters and watch Chava. Who are they to tell us? You're just a channel, right? People have their choices. People will watch what they like. They don't need to go, you to hold their hands and take them for Sabarmati Express like the government did, right? Just because it's an Ekta Kapoor film. So we don't need to be catching each other's hands and saying that this is the movie. You don't go for this movie. Who are you to decide which movie I should see and which movie I should not see? So now they will declare movies like, Chava have become super duper hits, just like Jawan and Pathan. And they have paid PR to suppress the voices that reveal the truth. Theaters will continue to be empty, but they will lie through their teeth to continue what they do, and that is to make money the wrong way, whatever it's called. You can call it money laundering, you can call it anything, but you remember, we used to expose how the theaters were empty, and everybody used to show proofs. Now, this is how Bollywood is going. Whatever they do, people have to decide for themselves whether they really want to watch Bollywood movies. It is their choice. Nobody can tell them what to do. See, even this Pariksha Pe Charcha. The moment Deepika came into the picture, all the people got scared because they don't want their children to be influenced by someone who is wearing a small bikini and coming, and that too a saffron bikini, and coming in Patan or Jawan or whichever, I don't remember, and telling us that that's all okay. Our little children can wear such dresses. And if they go further on and see their WhatsApp chat, okay, having these substances are also okay. So are these our role models? So this is something that has frightened a lot of parents. And they've said this is bad influence. Why can't we talk to top doctors, astronauts, and every person who can influence good writers, good poets, good artists? This is the kind of influence that our children of tomorrow need, not these people. And everywhere I see, even indirectly, I saw someone here saying that Chava is so good. Why are you all pushing it? If it is good, it's good. People will go and watch it. Right? If you have some strong grounds for it, tell us. Who's pushing you to tell us to go and watch it? Is my question. So, yeah, let me just take a few more comments. Interesting comments coming in. Mohan says, Karachi won't support a movie based on a story. Okay, so you're also saying the same thing. Now, Vinny also, Vicky or Kaushal is the next target of hatred, like SSR, as per one of you YouTubers. So here also, this is Vinny, something that is very, it's just silly. This whatever this person is saying. Now, what they're doing, just like what Jaydev told you yesterday, they are trying reverse psychology. Now, since you don't watch what all these people say, if Swara says it's bad, then we go and watch it. So now Swara has said. So now they're sending people like Swara Bhaskar to say that Chhava is bad. So, okay, if a leftist like an anti-Hindu person like Swara Bhaskar is going to say that, that really means the movie must be good. Are we people so stupid that we have to believe these people? Go first hand. You see it and then decide. Why do you need to listen to somebody and promote that? So, Vinny, I think you should also sort of look at it yourself and decide. Vicky ain't an outsider. His father was a star. Yes, absolutely. Well said. And also the fact that, see, Vicky is a very clever man. He has got into a marriage, which is, as you know, Bollywood marriages are, I don't believe in them. They're all fake. Okay. There was a need for this lady to get married. So they got her married. So in every marriage, there seems to be a handler and another person who, plays the passive role. So why do these people get married to businessmen? So that they can park their money wherever they want and say that it belongs to the businessman. Recently, another actress got to, I think it was Hina, who got married to a businessman. So it's very convenient. See, when you have a businessman, especially if he is stationed abroad, it's very easy to say that they're very rich. So whatever money comes can be parked in his bank. So the Bollywood business will continue. Welcome, Rekha. Always nice to see you. And Dina says, isn't an Indian controlling YouTube? Indian government needs to look into this. Yes, if you, Lina, very well said. Because if you look, just keep asking Grok these questions, about boycott Bollywood and, justice for Sushant or anything about Sushant. And you will see that these tweets are being controlled. And that is why they are trying to physically control tweets so that, they think they are going to make zombies of everybody. Now, you and I, everybody are going to be zombies. Do they think we're so stupid? It's the same thing that they did when the Saif Ali Khan case happened. They wanted all of us to believe that it was that Bangladeshi, a poor guy who jumped across a river and came, and he was the one who, stabbed this man 6 times. He wasn't even the size of a mosquito. And this, very strong Saif who goes to the gym was stabbed 6 times, and part of it was also in his stomach. So the next narrative was Ranveer Alabadia. So they wanted us to say that, oh, poor guy is receiving threats. When we started asking on social media, can you show us from where the threats are coming? And then the police can investigate. No answer to that. Meaning that they are just bullshitting. They're talking about things that are not there. They want to tell us that, they are being threatened, their parents are being threatened, everybody is being threatened. Well, when you plagiarized and you brought in very, very obscene matter, you should have thought twice. But you didn't. You practiced everything, including the apology. And then after that, you prepared for your famous disappearance, locked your doors, closed your phone, okay, remained inaccessible. And suddenly today you are going to the cyber security police because you're shit scared, right? So this is what is happening. So here also in Chava's case, friends, be very, very careful. They think that using Shivaji Maharaj's story or his son's story is to bring patriotism within you is just a game. You have to decide for yourself. We cannot tell you what to see, what not to see. But the motive is to make sure that you return to the Bollywood fold. And even this, bathing in the Mahakumbh is to tell you that, see, we are, staunch Hindus. We will wear lots of bindis and, all these kumkums and all that. And we will go there. You see Tamanna's kumkum, let me show you that. And you'll think that it's all over her forehead. So let me show you that image because it is rather amusing. See, a lady who's never worn a tikka like this is suddenly become almost like a sannyasini. Isn't it very strange? How these people, like chameleons, change their color. They want to fool you big time, guys. Devanshu says, what's his name? Rakshas, what's his name? Now, Parag says, such a shame. Democracy on social media it's a total farce. Okay. Parag, let me tell you one more thing. When I started off, and the people who started off with me today have millions of followers. I could have also had so many followers because of the way I tweet, but they have controlled my tweets because they know that it can harm their reputation. Like what Jaydev told you earlier in the earlier video, they are controlling the media. They don't want you to write anything negative about them. If you write anything negative, those journalists are thrown out of the industry and boycotted. And every PR is told what to do. Now, if Kareena Kapoor comes in a red gown and if somebody says she's worn a black gown, then that person will be boycotted. That's how vicious the system has become. They're controlling everybody and they think that like zombies, others will follow and start, watching their movies. Misha says, Kashyap, no idea. Okay. They've corrupted art, architecture, music, literature, and everything. Sad. Yes, absolutely, Milburn. Very well said. I hate the fact that you need a sant or a guru to actually give importance to these people. Who are they? If it is someone who is doing humanitarian work, there are so many people who are doing selfless work. If you give them that much importance, it would have been good. You all are all belonging to Sanatana Dharma. You all are all, having huge following. Why are you going behind these Bollywood people? Is my question. So when I saw all these swamis with these people, I was disgusted. People in large numbers never went on coup to express their thoughts. Coup never blocked anyone. Now coup has closed down as they went into losses, says Lena. Chava missed out a lot of things, Mircha says. In India, actors are supposed to be all-rounders. Years of PR has made them forget they are just actors, says Mircha. And Farah Khan said, Holi celebrated by Chapris. What a derogatory statement made by her against Hindus and their festivals. And this is for her 2 minutes of fame, Mohanji. And Parag says, marijuana consumption has become so rampant in teenagers these days. Absolutely. And who's teaching them? We only gave them views and money for 70 years. Now, this is the result. Absolutely. And Milburn says, I got thrown out of Twitter 4 times, says Milburn. I'm not surprised. Bollywood is going through extreme crisis and acting, all condescending towards audience, kind of saying, you want Hindutva, then you better consume our. Absolute. I don't know how to tell you, Padmaja, in just 2 lines, you have summed up everything that we're discussing today. It's absolutely either you do this or you can go to hell. This is the attitude that they're throwing at us. You look at now Saif Ali Khan. Now you will see only images of him dating Kareena. I don't know, very old images where they're so young and the children of all ages, being shown in these small shots. What they're trying to do is show that they are a very happily married couple when you know exactly how Kareena hates him. And you can see the kind of chemistry in every video that they have. So it's very strange that these people think that we are fools and that we can believe whatever they dole out to us. Put a pic of Shava vacant theatre. Yes, I would request all of you, please send me emails showing empty theatres. And then we can, counter these people. Of course, social media is now completely under the control of these people. And their app itself, Grok, is saying that, see, they are controlled. So you can imagine now, I think, all these people need to, Elon Musk should find out what's happening. Even the AI machines are going, so truthful about all this. So it's very, very amusing. Many times the message I post automatically get deleted. And I wonder what happened. Why my message got deleted by YouTube. Absolutely. And also another thing is, friends, that, in this US aid, I believe there are some people from both sides. And now Congress is exposing one lady, I can only tell you, Golgappa lady, and they're, hitting out at her, saying that she was the ambassador. So now you can look at that news as well. Many times the messages I post automatically get deleted. Absolutely. And Thomas says incidents like this make people delusional. Yes. Farah Khan must be pushed behind the bars for demeaning Hindu festivals. And also, very important, Mohanji, is the fact that now in this cookery program of her, where she, dehumanizes her cook and she mocks him and she makes fun of him and his English, now she introduces her loser brother as well in that. So her Farah Khan's loser brother, who's been caught in the Me Too movement and has been shunned by people and who has no movies in his hand. So now she's tagging him also along with her in her cookery shows. Now, I don't know whether he expects to get some coverage through that as well. Meera says all are show-offs. Absolutely. Yes, it's II. Yes. What is the new update on Ranveer? Sorry, you'll need to see it again, Alka, because we've already covered that bit. Farah Khan is coming on MasterChef. They may launder money if they wish, but they can make a Scorsese or Tarantino or Breaking Bad or just call Saul. Can they? Yeah, can they make a Saul? Yes, they can't make. They don't have any ideas. Their content is copied every time they come out with a old movie and they push it. Now apparently, this old movie of Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan has come back. Karan Arjun, and this guy is giving, Hrithik Roshan is giving the voice for that, dubbing his voice for that. I don't know how many times are you going to watch them? Nobody's going to watch them. Please save us from this torture. Can't bear to see her in MasterChef. I wonder also, Monica, whether she will use those 4-lettered words that she uses, in her usual talk, which is mother dash, sister dash, everything that is to do with FK. Micha says, ma'am, is actually Milecha Bhakshaka Rakshasa, formerly. Okay, wolf. Fine. Yeah, but the only thing is I can't pronounce such a long name, Wolf, so better to call you Wolf. Nazia Khan and Priya Chaturvedi attacked by Muslim radicals in a car accident en route to Mahakumbh. Priya is serious and please pray and support them. I don't watch any Bollywood, but just because the films are bad. Parag says, I just saw the book, my show, few hours back to see the status of Chava bookings. All the shows were showing empty theatre. Thank you so much, Parag, for that. Can you also take pictures? And please email it to me at the email ID below. And we will certainly show this on our show. Because this is they cannot keep fooling us and think that we are all zombies walking about. Welcome, Deepika. Always nice to see you. And Shanti says, the worst disgrace and anti-national greedy monsters come from this low-lying Bollywood clan. Shameful, they can sell themselves for a rupee and a roll. Absolutely. Lena says, Trump will be giving Government of India details of all the people who took USA aid money. Will they also reveal the name of a few people from their party is the real question, because Congress is busy exposing a couple of them. If Farah Khan is coming on Master Chef, then boycott the program by all means. I think that's very, very important. And Monica says, true. So with this, we end this show. Thank you, friends. And we'll see you tomorrow with a lot more news. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.